also by the blessings of Srila Prabhupada, and also by the blessings of previous acharyas, present Vaishnavas. By their blessings, we are continuing, practicing in our spiritual life. The spiritual life that we are leading, like this Krishna consciousness, these principles sometimes known to us, sometimes something unknown to us. Even something we know, whether you know something or don't know something, but it's actually it manifests at a certain stage. Like, like bodily symptoms, bodily qualities, something related with body. When body came to a particular stage, it manifests automatically. Like this child, they're very simple. They don't know about money. They don't know about relationship, about father, mother, friend. They don't know anything. But at a certain stage, it will manifest. And spiritual life is like that. With faith, strong faith, we have to follow principles. At a certain stage, it will manifest. Forcefully, intellectually, we cannot enter into spiritual sphere. Yeah. Forcefully, you can't enter there. Only we have to follow Acharya principles. And at a certain stage, it will manifest. Like we are discussing 2 days before also, continuing about determinism. How to be determined in Krishna consciousness, which Krishna wants. Determination in our common language, we said commitment. It's commitment. But the determination is lifetime commitment. This is lifetime commitment. It's not a simple commitment. Okay, I have this part of job. I'm committing. Okay, I will perform up to a certain limit. No. Krishna consciousness means determination, means this lifetime commitment, means keeping relationship with Krishna. How this is called? This is called sambandha. The beginning of spiritual life, sambandha. We have a relationship with material relationship with father, mother, relative, country. All of you have. Therefore, natural attachment immediately coming. Whenever you saw your wife, your son, your father, your country, natural attachment is coming. Because we have relationship. Without relationship, how can you develop attachment? Therefore, most of the time in our devotional life also, we are struggling. Like in material field also, most of the time, the married couples, they used to say, we are struggling with our relationship. Huh? In India, they use this word. We are struggling with our relationship. Same thing, same term. Here we are struggling with our relationship with Krishna. Once this relationship established, then everything is easy. Yeah. This lifetime commitment, determination, sincerity is naturally it will come. Therefore, important is how to keep a relationship with Krishna. Yeah. Your friend is here present in front of you, or your wife, your son, with whom you are keeping relationship, he is present in front of you. But what about Krishna? We want to keep relationship about relationship with Krishna, but where is Krishna? If Krishna will talk with you, huh? If Krishna, he will talk with you, he will reciprocate with you, then it is easy. It is easy, okay, to serve him, to remember him, to please him. But where is Krishna? Where we are now? Krishna is there, but we are struggling how to keep relationship with Krishna. Therefore, it is a process of manifestation. Like night time, someone is searching, where is sun? No? Whole night you will suffer if you are always thinking about sun. This is night time. Wait. Sun will manifest in morning. We have to wait. So in our life, it's not arguing, topics. This is fact. Up to certain limit, up to certain period, you have to admit with full faith. Krishna is like that. Like the sincerities. Krishna wants to see us, our sincerities, our determination, then we will manifest. Sincerity, determination. Third point is reciprocation. That does not. Krishna is no so cheap. So you will enjoy everything and you will come and say Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna, where you are? I want to see you. Krishna is not so cheap. He is not so cheap. Always you have to remember, once we are devotee now, we want to keep relationship with Supreme, not a human being, not with even demigod. He is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Supreme in all respect. All of you are staying here. Someone is citizen, someone have green card. Anyone have a relationship with the President Trump? Can we call him now directly? Where are you? I am facing this problem. Come here. 5 years he have a power. 5 years. Yeah. 4 or 5 years. You cannot call him. You cannot talk with him. He is a powerful man now. President. You are a citizen. You make him president, but you don't have relationship. But yeah, president is there. He's arranging everything. Once someone become very powerful, he have a status. He have a particular status. Unless you will be qualified to up to that status, you cannot keep relationship with him. Therefore, Krishna actually does not accept anyone. Yeah. Today morning when we went to Miami temple, when we are returning, we are hearing what Prabhupada is saying about Miami. Arrival lecture at Miami, 9 minutes. Prabhupada said, Krishna is very strict. You cannot approach Krishna. You can't keep relationship with Krishna. And what is Krishna's business? First they want, you should surrender. Surrender, then you can keep relationship with me. This is Krishna. But Prabhupada said, Mahaprabhu is very merciful. He is inviting everyone. Although he is Krishna himself, but he is more liberal. He is inviting everyone. Also, okay, you just come. Don't be fed up. Just come and chant Hare Krishna. So you can receive mercy. Then it is possible, then you can keep relationship with Krishna. Directly, we can't. We don't know who is Krishna. And big challenge is that. And big challenge for us, we are not ready to surrender. We are not ready. Many thoughts, many ideas. Surrender means you don't have anything now. You see the dog, the owner, now you see the owners, they're carrying their dog. Dog never said, okay, I want to go outside, please. You arrange something. He surrender. He's waiting just. When master will come. But he's doing something for his master, but waiting always. He don't have any no particular desire. Only body. We are not like that. And to keep relationship with Krishna, 100% surrender. Therefore Krishna said, Sarva Dharma. Always, whenever Krishna says something, complete. Because Krishna is complete. And incompleteness is with us. Even we are a devotee, 30% devotee, 40%. We are not 100% devoted to Krishna. We have some, like Prabhupada's language, we have some public happiness, some private happiness. We have. Even we want to sit in a chair, we like a particular chair. The model should be like this. I want to wear a dress, okay, the dress should be like this. No. Always using, okay, I want this brand. Brand, you understand? Okay, this brand, this company's things. We have always private happiness. And public happiness also. Public happiness. But Krishna is different. He's different. Very strict. Like gopis, they don't have anything. Imagine the position of gopis. Is it possible for us? You can serve Krishna like gopis? No. You can't forget your father, mother. Oh, this is my duty, my father's duty. Even saintly person sometimes saying, oh, this is my duty towards my father, towards my mother. Yeah, sometimes brahmachari, they're also inclined to their father, mother. Oh, this is my duty. Only one son. This is my duty towards my mother. Gopis, they don't have some duties, particular duty. They give up everything. So keeping relationship with Krishna is a heavy task. Therefore, he came as Mahaprabhu, very liberal, accepting our mood, giving some chance, some hope. Okay, come. Without judging our qualification, he's accepting something. Otherwise, Krishna's, standard, very high standard. First, you have to completely surrender. Then Krishna will reciprocate with you. Yeah. But Mahaprabhu, Krishna descended as Mahaprabhu, giving us some hopes, some steps. But after all, when Mahaprabhu's devotee, you understand? Still Mahaprabhu's standard is very high. We cannot follow. We can't follow Krishna's standard. Also, we cannot follow Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's standard. What is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's standard? So if you have love for me, Amma prati jadis na tha ke sava kare, tave Krishna vetirika na gaye veare. When the devotees from Bengal, they are living Jagannath Puri after 4 months, they are approaching Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu, how can we make you happy? By your activities. Mahaprabhu said, this is my request. You may return to your village, to your family, but be careful. Don't speak anything about it. Don't speak anything. Then Krishna. Always speak only Krishna. This is Mahaprabhu's standard. Always speak. If you have love for me, Jadi ama prati sneha tha ke seva kare. If you have real affection for me, don't speak anything. Then Krishna. Only Krishna speak. Possible? No. Then your master will kick you out. He'll kick you out. Always you have to speak Krishna. And at Mahaprabhu's, what is Mahaprabhu's standard? Ki bhojane, ki sayane, ki bajagarane, aharni sachinda Krishna, bolo ho vatane. Sleeping time, you should remember Krishna. Eating time, you should remember Krishna. While you are performing your jobs, also chant Krishna. Always Krishna. Then, who is merciful? Krishna or Mahaprabhu? Mahaprabhu is merciful. Okay. Even Mahaprabhu is merciful, but we cannot follow Mahaprabhu also. This is Mahaprabhu's standard. Always remember Krishna. And not only remember, cry for Krishna. We are chanting but not crying. Understand? Chanting but not crying. Chanting is crying. You see kids, they're crying. She's crying. She wants something. When she don't get it, she start to cry. Mom, give me, crying. The Hare Krishna Mahamantra, actually this is crying. This is Mahaprabhu's guideline. Mahaprabhu's mood is there. Vipralamba mood is there. Separation mood is there. A big topic. This, what is separation and how to chant. The Vipralamba mood is there. So crying. So we are even unable to follow Mahaprabhu's standard. Even Mahaprabhu is very liberal. Always crying. You can see Mahaprabhu's photos. When Mahaprabhu used to see it, always in separation. Always in Vipralamba. Yeah. Then who is more merciful? Than Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is merciful. Than Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, than Gauranga Mahaprabhu, who is merciful? Nityananda is merciful. Without discriminating anyone, he embraces everyone. Yeah. Come to my fold. Come to Gauranga's fold. What is Nityananda's job? Nityananda's job is like that. Come to Mahaprabhu's fold, Gauranga's fold. He is requesting everyone, come and chant. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhar, Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare. If someone fails to chant, if he is reluctant to chant, then Nityananda Prabhu used to fall down at his lotus feet. Please, brother, you should chant. He is falling down at lotus feet of a conditioned soul and approaching the conditioned soul. He should chant Gauranga's name. He should come to fold of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. We are devotee, but we are not in fold. This is a big job. We have to be fold. You have to be fold in Mahaprabhu's and Guru and Gauranga's fold. His guideline. As a loyal follower, we have to on their fold. Yeah, this is a habit of fix. How to be? Yeah, we have some independent nature, we have some independent idea. We are not praying, we are not connected with Guru, Gauranga. So then Krishna, Mahaprabhu is merciful. Then Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu never discriminate like Mahaprabhu, never discriminate. He is embracing everyone, even Jagai Madhai. So then Nityananda Prabhu, is there any merciful? Is there any merciful? Any? Yeah. Mahaprabhu's, Nityananda Prabhu's followers. Those are Mahaprabhu's followers. They are very merciful. So only, you see, they are adapting some principles. Sometimes with these principles, they are empowering the mercy also. Mahaprabhu standard, 24 hours you should chant Hare Krishna. Is it possible for anyone to chant 24 hours? Yeah. And cry. Krishna, where are you? Where are you? How many hours you can cry for Krishna? How can you feel separation from Krishna? The big job also. But the Mahaprabhu's devotees, what Prabhupada said? Minimum things. Minimum 16 rounds. Minimum 16. And we don't have determination power for a minimum principle. We don't have power to follow the minimum principle. We don't have determination power. 16 rounds. I'll complete at least 16 rounds. We don't have determinism. We are so weak in Kali Yuga. How can we follow Mahaprabhu? How can you follow Krishna? Practically impossible. Therefore, Gauranga Mahaprabhu's devotees are very merciful. Whenever they are adapting some principle, introducing some principles, mercy is with these principles. You have to understand this. Most of the time, devotees are speaking these things. Okay, 600 round is nothing else. This much is nothing. Sadhana don't have a separate power. You are following principles. How many you are chanting, that's a different thing. But how you are giving respect to Acharya principles. Many times, many devotees, they're chanting many rounds. They're chanting many rounds. They're very sincere, very determined. But one thing does not happen. We have to be careful. These are Gaudiya philosophies. Sometimes we are chanting, like from yesterday we are discussing. Determination is there, then sincerity is there. Prabhupada always used to, in his conversation, he always used to say, this is the first quality of a Vaishnava, of a devotee. He is very sincere. And what is the meaning of sincere? What is the real meaning of sincerity? Sincerity means in his life, he gives first priority to Guru and Krishna. First priority. No, this is Guru's Seva. This is Krishna's Seva. First priority. So determination, sincerity. Then third one, when you are very determined, when you are very sincere, then reciprocation will happen. These stages, minimum stages. Otherwise, we cannot realize Mahaprabhu's mercy, Acharya's mercy. Yeah. We are performing minimum sadhana. But with these sadhans, Acharyas, Guru and Gauranga, they are judging our determination and sincerity. How we are sincere. So two things, same time, it arises within the heart of a sadhak, the heart of a devotee. When he is determined, when he is sincere, two things simultaneously. This is parallel, two things. What is that? One is service attitude and one is reciprocation. I develop an attitude, service attitude. I want to serve more. I want to serve more. I want to serve more to Guru and Gauranga. The service attitudes. When Krishna left Vrindavan, when someone is present, then your service attitude increase more and more. When someone left, even suppose you are serving your father. Father said, okay, now I am going to India. My photo is here. Every day, you should serve as you served before to me. You should serve. Possible for you? Huh? One day, after 2 days, after 3 days, after 1 month, it will. Because reciprocation is not there. We want reciprocations. But more we become determined, more we become sincere, service attitude develops. But another thing, what? Reciprocations. You can feel something when you are serving, when you are chanting. When you are serving, you are changing dress, you are feeding Krishna. When you are feeding Krishna, when you are feeding your one son, daughter, you are feeling something. But when we are feeding Krishna, offering Bhoga, what is your feeling? Only our mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Prabhuji, please. We don't have any feeling. Huh? What you are thinking? When you are offering, that time you are thinking Krishna is, when you are offering, Krishna is accepting or not? Huh? He's accepting. Anytime he said to you, I like this one. I like this item. Reciprocation does not happen because we are not sincere. We are not determined. Why? Why these things not happening? 2 hour, 3 hour, we are, like Sringar, we are performing, how can you say Sringar in English? Dressing, huh? What you can say? Dressing. You are changing the dress. And performing Archan for morning 6 to 7:30. 1.5 hour Archan, then Sringar, then Boga, preparing garland. Yeah, but reciprocation is required. Therefore, we are not interested more and more in Krishna consciousness because reciprocation is not there. We don't know when I can meet Krishna, whether Krishna will shower mercy to me. We are performing sadhana. We are determined, sincere. But its nature is reciprocation and service attitude increase. But when it does not happen, that time we have to understand what is the problem, why this thing is happening. You are chanting 2 hours. Just imagine 2 hours you are sitting in one place chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna. Not one day, not 2 days. You are chanting for 20 years, 30 years you are chanting someone's name. Calculate the time only. If 2 hours, every day you are chanting 2 hours, then 1 month, how many hours? 60 hours. 1 year? 7,000, then 20 hours. Sorry, 20 years. Or 30 years, or 40 years, 50 years. That much hour you are calling to Krishna, 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 Krishna. Some yes or no, some reciprocation will come or not? Huh? Okay, you may chant some person's name. You call someone's name for 20 years. He will reciprocate with you. Huh? Why you are calling my name? Or he said, don't call my name, I don't like. Or he will say, okay, you just chant my name more and more. He will say yes or no. So Krishna is saying something to us or no? No, Krishna is neutral. He's not saying yes, not saying no. Krishna, yeah. Yeah.
We don't get bored. When we have been chanting for so many years, if you were saying something else, I'm sure we'll get bored. This one we don't get bored. And if we don't do it, there's something missing. We cannot.
Yeah, we are discussing that point. That point will come. Okay, Krishna is saying yes or no? No, eh? Krishna is reciprocating. Krishna is reciprocating. But we fail to understand. If Krishna is not reciprocating, like Prabhu said, Krishna is not reciprocating, is it possible to chant 2 hours? Reciprocating. But it's depend on our determination, sincerity. Krishna will reciprocate. But one point, if someone, even after 20 years, 30 years, they give up chanting. Why they give up Krishna consciousness? If Krishna reciprocate with them, then why they give up? When Krishna reciprocate with you, you have to realize, yes, Krishna is reciprocating with you. And who can realize? Sometimes looks they are very sincere, they are very determined, but reciprocation does not happen. Why? One point. That is the vital point of spiritual life. No, unless you become simple, you cannot reciprocate immediately. Simplicity, it's help. More you become simple, more you become determined. More you become sincere, more reciprocation. You can feel more reciprocation with Krishna. Yeah. Most of this is not my point. This is point I will show you where this is in Srimad Bhagavatam. When Narad Muni, because 19% you can find the devotees struggling for one thing. They always want reciprocation with Krishna. It is practical. If you don't reciprocation, we are chanting 30 or 40 or 50 or if you don't feel something direct reciprocation, why will continue? Not as a matter of duty like karma kandiyas. We are not developing test. Only we are following procedure. You are following certain procedures, but you are not releasing something. You are not developing test. So when Narada Muni was giving instruction to Dhruva Maharaj to chant which mantra? Om Namo. And not only said mantra, about service, how to perform service. Bring water, bring flower, just offer like this. And also, sit down in one place. And also, describing Vishnu's form. Vishnu is like this, Vishnu is like that. You have to study all these verses from Srimad Bhagavatam. But after describing everything, 1 point he said. This is 7. You can find, this is 4th. You will find this verse. This is 4th. Yeah. Yeah. 4, 8, 59 and 60. When someone engages in devotional life, even through body, mind and speech, but after all, he can't reciprocate with Krishna if he miss this one. Evam kaina manasa vachasacho manogatam paricharyamana bhagavan bhakti mat paricharjaya. If someone is worshipping Krishna with devotion through body, mind and speech, he will get everything. But one point is saying here, next verse 60. Pungsa amayana samyak bhajatam bhavavardhanam sriyadisyati abhimatam jadharmadi sudehinam. Someone may get economic development, religious, how can I say, earn some pious activities. He may fulfill all his desire, but not bhavavardhanam. His mood, his feelings towards Krishna, like we are discussing about reciprocations, that does not happen. Why? Narad Muni want to Dhruva Maharaj. Dhruva Maharaj, be sure, because Dhruva Maharaj have envy mood before. He have enmity or enviousness towards Uttama, towards Suruchi, towards even one father. Therefore, he is warning. Why Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur said? He used to repeatedly said. Our Gurudev also always used to repeatedly said this one statement. Simplicity is Vaishnavism. Why? Yeah, even determination is required, sincerity is required. The determination and sincerity became more matured. It has become more fruitive, you can say, when simplicity is there. Without simplicity, sometimes one is very sincere and determined, but with little tinge of duplicitousness is there, we cannot reciprocate with Krishna. We are feeding, we are Like Prabhupada used to say in Miami lecture, what Prabhupada said? Gaurnita is here. You just hear these lectures, how Prabhupada is saying, Gaurnita is here. He descended here to deliver everyone without any discrimination. You can see, you are so fortunate, Gaurnita is here. When we have deity, we are worshipping deity, we are approaching deity, we don't have such feeling. We have little feeling, oh, Krishna is here. Degrees of reciprocations are there. You understand? Like you are married. What you can say? Yes, my wife is there. Sometimes in India, their relation is so strong. Even in front of their husband, in public, wife used to say, my husband is so good, very gentleman. In public, he used to reciprocate. His relation is very strong. My husband is very good. He's always helping me. And I am bad. Sometimes I am like this, I'm like that, but he's very good. That means reciprocation is happening. Devotee, undoubtedly, when we are chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna is blessing us. Acharyas are blessing us. But what we want? We want complete reciprocation. We want that thing. And that is progress. What is progress in Krishna consciousness? What is seniority in Krishna consciousness? Reciprocation. And that reciprocation turns to, first we are starting our reciprocation with Krishna as servant. Yes, Dasya, Sakhya, Vatsalya, Madhurya. Reciprocation. When we become pure, then relationship will be established through holy name. So therefore we are discussing these things. Determination, sincerity is there. But without simplicity, the service attitude, service mentality, and reciprocation, it does not happen. Then what happened? We used to struggle in our spiritual life. Yeah. Therefore, you can find many seniors, you can say, many seniors or many devotees, they are cultivating Krishna consciousness for many years after they give up. They're going to different institution. They're going to different institution. They're searching for a different philosophy. Why? They're not simple. Reciprocation is not happening. Someone becomes simple, everything becomes easy. Determination. You see, among Pandavas, I can give a simple example. Among Pandavas, what is your feeling? Among 5 brothers, who was very simple? Yudhishthir? All are simple. You see, Vaishnava means they have some qualities, but some qualities manifested. Among 5 brothers, who was very simple? Arjun. Although all are devotees, but why Krishna chose Arjun? How you can know he's very simple? Many stories there. I am not saying about his stories. How you know he's very simple? He has Vaishnava qualities. Just by seeing seniors, he start to cry. No, I don't want to buy. And in that purport, what Prabhupada said, this is quality of a Vaishnava. He's very, very compassionate to every souls. Actually, among Pandavas are simple. But among Pandavas, who is more simple? Arjun. Therefore, Krishna accepted him as friend. He used to reciprocate with. And after even after Vishwarup, when he saw the universal form, after that, how he's approaching Krishna. Krishna, I committed so much. Can you pray like that? Sakhiti matva prasabham jadugatam. Many times I said, O Jadu dynasty, O son of Jadu dynasty. Many times. I make friendship with you. Please excuse me. He's so simple-hearted. So simple-hearted. This is Tattva. Some, from these verses, you can understand, oh, Krishna is so simple. If you know your friend is, supreme, he's showing universal form, immediately you feel credit. Oh, he's my friend. But Arjun start to cry. Arjun start to cry. I committed so much mistake. I take a lot of speed. Please excuse me. Many times, even eating time, sleeping time, I always used to joke with you. Please excuse me. Please excuse me. Immediately. Yeah, according to Rasa is different. But at least it was simple. These verses showing us. So more we become simple, what's happened? Sincerity and determination matured more. As a result, immediately, bhavavardhanam. Pungsamayna samyak bhajatam bhavavardhanam. This is amayna samyak. This amayna word is there. In commentary, Siddhar Swami mentioned, what is amayna? One who is not duplicitous. Or kapatyena. Yeah, I was searching the commentary. What amayna generally? One who is free from duplicity. And Siddhar Swami mentioned. Narada Muni said to Dhruva Maharaj, 5-year-old boy, he have any dupliciousness? Huh? One dupliciousness. He is ready to approaching Krishna, but he wants some position. When you are approaching Vishnu, if my master is pleased, he can give me anything. But why with a certain mentality I will approach my master? Therefore, Dhruva Maharaj was crying. After seeing Vishnu, he started to cry. Why Dhruva Maharaj started to cry? Who can say? Why he was crying? At that time, he was remembering about spiritual master. Two persons in Srimad Bhagavatam, because Srimad Bhagavatam is very important. Two devotees, very elevated devotees, two devotees, they start to cry in their life in front of Lord. And these two devotees remember their Guru's instruction when they see Krishna. One was Dhruva. Dhruva was always lamenting. My Gurudev said, this is the verse. Dhruva, anyone who is worshipping Vishnu through body, mind and speech, he will achieve all sort of perfection. Especially, perfection means three things, dharma, artha, kama. But pungsa amayna samyak bhajatam bhavavardhanam. Punsa means any categories of people. Maybe woman, man, any caste and creed, not say punsa, anyone who is worshipping Vishnu with devotion, but his qualification should be amayna. Maya. Maya means proud also. Maya, dambha. Maya, Yogamaya. Maya, Mahamaya. Maya, here. Amayno. Maya, kapatya, dupliciousness. Amayno. One who is free from dupliciousness. If you worship Vishnu, then bhavavardhanam. You will increase bhava, mood. That we want. That reciprocation. We are discussing about these things. Determination, sincerity, and simplicity. If simplicity is there, then reciprocation happens. Immediately. Super soul reciprocate with us. Guru, Krishna, Vaishnava, they will reciprocate with us. If you are not simple, according to our simplicity, actually everyone receiving Krishna's reciprocation, even they are continuing their devotional life according to their simplicity. Respect. You want to take one example? You see, same deity in the temple, same sringar, same garland, same turbine, Krishna is carrying fruit. Many variety of devotees, every day they are going to temple, but everyone's feeling is different. Everyone seeing Krishna in a different way. He feels so beautiful. Someone feels so merciful. Same form is there. So determination and simplicity, it's become very valuable, it's become matured if it's free from duplicity. Bhava Vardhanam. This in 60 words you can find. 5, 4, 8, 60. Pungsa amaina samyak bhajatam bhava vardhanam. If anyone is very sincere, samyak, therefore said, very sincerely is trying, is performing, chanting, is performing all his duty, but he should free from dupliciousness. Amaina. Bhajatam bhava vardhanam. Okay, what is the symptom of simplicity? Determination, yesterday we just know about determination and sincerity. What Prabhupada said about sincerity, I can show you one conversation. Yeah, I was reading today about that conversation. Prabhupada said, yeah. Yes. This is 1975, May 14, Perth. Amog, he's saying to Prabhupada, Madhudisa Swami was telling us once that sincerity must be combined with spiritual strength. Prabhupada said, yes, spiritual strength means sincerity. Because one devotee is, Amog Prabhupada is saying, that Madhudisa Swami said, spiritual strength, it should be combined with sincerity. Prabhupada said, no. Yeah. Spiritual strength means sincerity. And sincerity means spiritual strength. Sincerity, because these are two things. Spiritual strength and sincerity. Prabhupada said, no, it's one thing. You are sincere means you have spiritual strength. Because Amok Prabhu is saying, we have to add spiritual strength with sincerity. Prabhupada said, no. Same term. Spiritual strength means that is sincerity. And sincerity means spiritual strength. If I promise before the fire, before the deity, before my spiritual master that I shall observe the rules and regulations, and if I do not follow, then where is my sincerity? Prabhupada giving one example, like we are taking initiation. Before fire, before spiritual master, before deity, we already promised. So if we fail to do that, then where is our spiritual strength? Where is our sincerity? So this is sincerity. Sincerity, determination, and simplicity. Naturally, reciprocation will come. If someone is determined, sincere. But when this is like a science, when we feel why this reciprocation is not coming, I'm very sincere, I'm trying my best. I wake up early, chanting my rounds, studying Srimad Bhagavatam, attending class, I'm performing all sort of spiritual activities. Suppose I have to feel some reciprocation with Guru and Krishna. Why this is not happening? Huh? What is Bhava? That simplicity is not there. Bhava we cannot arise. We don't have anything spiritually. We don't have anything. What is simplicity? That simplicity I can show you from CC. Then you can understand. Better, because speaking philosophy, the challenge. You cannot speak to everyone. But better you can just see the example, practical example, then you can understand where these points are coming, where this philosophy is there. Yeah, most of the time, what happening? If you don't know philosophy, most of the time we are blaming our parampara, or we have Not blaming even doubt towards Parampara, doubt towards Srila Prabhupada, doubt towards our procedure, directly, indirectly. We don't know philosophy. Where is our lacking? Where we are missing the points, we are not worried. These are points. We are missing these points. So this Bhava Vardhanam, Pungsa Amaika Samyak Bhajatam Bhava Vardhanam. Anyone who is performing Krishna's bhajan, suppose you have to develop bhav towards Krishna, sentiment, spiritual sentiments towards Krishna. When it does not happening, he is sincere, he is determined maybe, but what is not there? Simplicity is not there. Okay, this is Sisi. I can show you. This is Sisi. I'm not speaking about the whole story. This is Sisi Madhya Lila, 9th chapter. And when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was traveling in South India, how by simplicity you can earn everything. Determinism, power, surrenderness, sincerity, and after all, you can reciprocation happen with love. This simplicity. And Mahaprabhu went to South India, special to Rangakshetra, Sri Rangam. When Mahaprabhu was in Sri Rangam, every day he used to go to Sri Ranganath temple. When Mahaprabhu was entering, you know this story. When Mahaprabhu was entering, the Brahman was sitting there, a Brahman. And he was reciting Bhagavad Gita. Every day he was reciting whole Bhagavad Gita. How determined he is. How sincere he is. He is determined and sincere. We are also studying Bhagavad Gita. He was studying also Bhagavad Gita. But you see the difference in bhav. And when Mahaprabhu used to enter, always, he was reciting Bhagavad Gita. And when he was reciting Bhagavad Gita, he was crying. And always feeling ecstasy. But when he was pronouncing this person, Brahmin, Vaishnava Brahmin, when he used to pronounce Bhagavad Gita, he cannot pronounce correctly. Therefore, in South India, the Brahmins, they are very pakka. Yeah. They know how to recite verse very particularly. So everyone, all the Brahmins, they are going and coming, they are laughing. They are laughing, like joking. How is he reading Bhagavad Gita? But after all, this Brahman is not carrying anyone. Only is reciting the verses. Okay, why this chapter came, especially Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, why he mentioned about this topic? This was a big topic. Many lila happen in South India. Why Mahaprabhu, why Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami narrated this one? How a simple-hearted person is very determined and very sincere, and he can attract Krishna's mercy, and Amaika Samyak Bhajatam Bhava Vardhanam. He developed spiritual sentiment. He's not a scholar. He's not a scholar. He was a simple, Brahmin. Even he don't know how to pronounce Bhagavad Gita. But every day he was reciting. Every day he was reciting without fail. And what's it happen? What happened? Many persons are going and coming. Mahaprabhu is entering to Ranganath temple for darshan of Ranganath. But immediately he attract Mahaprabhu's mercy. Like I already informed you to speak something about mercy. Most of the time we are thinking, where is mercy? Mercy is there. Holy name, we are chanting 2 hours We're chanting 2 hours. A simple job. Holy name have also mercy. Deities have also mercy. Vaishnavas have also mercy. But why we are not receiving? Why we are not receiving? Electric wire. Huh? The electrics coming from outside to your house through plastics, through fiber, through copper wire. Copper wire is required. Electric is, you don't think, oh, I have connection. If you make connection with plastic wires or fiber wires or anything, is it possible? It will transmit. Electric will not come. Copper wire is required. Simplicity is like that. All the spiritual items, especially Gaudiya Vaishnavas, we are connected with this Gaudiya Vaishnavism. All the spiritual items are very powerful. Holy name, chanting, like Sankirtan, Bhagavatam, everything, deity worship, everything is very powerful. But why this thing is not happening? If we don't have simplicity, we are like fiber, plastic. Yeah. Therefore, this mood, it is not transferring to us. Yes. This is fact. Yeah, we are not discussing all these philosophies because devotees become new devotees, they become very disturbed. Why this thing? What is this? This is fact. Today we are not saying fact, but after many years you have to say the fact. Otherwise, they will flee away. They will run away. They will never admit that I have defect. They will say in our procedure, in our parampara, in our mantra, with our guru, maybe some defects. Because this is conditioned soul's nature. He is always thinking I am perfect. We are simple or not? Huh? Now we are discussing, therefore you are saying no. But you just sit in one place. No one is there. Lock your door. Whether you are simple or not. You want to know? Whether you are simple or not. You want to know? What is the simple procedure? Okay. No one should be there. Mahaprabhu should be there, like this altar. Lock the door. Don't look to anyone and sit down there, chant Hare Krishna. Then you can understand whether you are simple or not. How many ideas? What is coming to your mind? Then you can understand whether I'm simple or not. Whether I'm simple or not. Simple means intelligent is following, like child. He's simple. When he play, he play. He just, intelligence follow him always. Intelligence does not create any problems. But when we are chanting, where our mind is going? Here and there, here and there. We're not simple. And we can feel also so, not feel I am very simple. But that's required. And how to become simple, later we may discuss. But more you become simple, more you become determined. More you become sincere. And then reciprocation happens. Yeah. In spirituality, in spiritual field, you can see before so many devotees, they are not very qualified. Like today, nowadays, every day we are hearing Bhagavatam. Every day we are hearing Bhagavatam. Every day we have online class, offline class, this one, that one, training, seminar, everything. And before, they are not very educated. But they are very strict to follow their spiritual master. Only principle. My Gurudev said, I have to chant mantra. Bas. And they achieve success in their life. Why? They are so very simple-hearted persons. Very simple-hearted person. So Mahaprabhu went there, went to Ranganatha. And entering to Ranganath temple, he find out this Brahmin. And he's reciting Bhagavad Gita and crying. Like we are discussing of the topic, chanting and crying. Is it possible? We can cry? Okay. But in 1 second, she will cry. Yeah. Squirrel her, she will cry. Huh? Chastise her, she will cry. But if I will chastise you, you will cry? Why? Why? When we chastise a small child, he cry. The heart is very simple. Simple-hearted, start to cry. Why you are saying me like that? But if you have chastised you, you will cry? Not. Okay, even you cry that time, then you take a revenge, you are in a revengeful mood. Okay. He makes me cry. Then I will try to make him cry. Huh? Not ladies, not gents, everyone. We can't cry. Why a child used to cry always? Chastise little, he will cry. Why? He's simple. So once you become simple, spiritual simplicity. Once you become simple, immediately you can attract Guru Krishna's mercy. And immediately you become a determined and sincere person. And Mahaprabhu asked that person. Mahaprabhu never asked. Generally, Mahaprabhu used to chant, cry, never discuss philosophy with anyone. If Mahaprabhu find out some very sincere souls, Mahaprabhu usually discuss philosophy or reciprocate with me. Otherwise, Mahaprabhu always used to chant and cry. But Mahaprabhu asked to this Brahmin, "Oh Brahmin, what sort of happiness you are receiving when you are chanting Bhagavad Gita, when you are reciting Bhagavad Gita?" I never saw anywhere. I never saw anywhere a devotee is reciting Bhagavad Gita and crying. How can you cry? When you feel something, lacking in your heart, you can cry. Or in ecstasy, you can cry. For crying, two things is required. When you have desire and you are unable to fulfill your desire, you are crying. Something lacking. Or when you are in ecstasy, you will cry. There is high stage. And Mahaprabhu immediately find out the symptom of Ashtasattik Bhav. A Brahman is reciting Bhagavad Gita, but in ecstasy. And he was happy. When he is reciting Bhagavad Gita, he is very happy. Mahaprabhu said, "How are you receiving all these things?" And everyone is laughing towards you. And even when we are pronouncing that is not correct. And what he said? Mahaprabhu puchila tare suna mahasay. कौन अर्थ जानी तुम्हार अत सुख है. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked the Brahman, "My dear sir, why are you in such ecstasy love? Which portion of the Bhagavad Gita gives you such transcendental pleasure?" Huh? Sometimes when we are studying, when I hearing, some person we like very much. We feel a very ecstasy. That part, some part we like. We have a particular sentiment. Okay, someone like separation, someone like Radha Krishna's Leela, someone like Mahaprabhu's Leela, then maybe he cry, maybe he feels some ecstasy. But Mahaprabhu is asking to this Brahman, which person of Bhagavad Gita you like? And what Brahmans reply? विप्रकय मूर्खामी शब्दार्थ नहीं जानी शुद्धा शुद्ध गीता पढ़ी गुरु आज्ञा मानी. The Brahman replied, "I am illiterate and therefore do not know the meaning of the word." He is reading Bhagavad Gita, but he don't know the meaning of the word. And most of the time, devotees, they are asking those, "Maharaj, it's very difficult to recite words. Is it okay? We can read only translations." Okay, you may read, but you see the mood. He fails to pronounce clearly, but he still is pronouncing. Why he is pronouncing? Because his Gurudev said. Like you are asking this question, how to become simple? This is the simplicity. When you follow Parampara Acharyas, when you follow spiritual master, when you follow Hare Vaishnavas, then you become simple in spiritual field. Follow means your intelligent will follow. Why children are simple? Their intelligence is following their father mother's intelligence. Therefore, they are simple. Once they grown up, their intelligence does not follow their father mother. They are independent. They are not simple. So how can we become simple? Our Gurudev said, as simple as like a child. In spiritual field, if you want to see Krishna, what should be your feeling? What should be your heart? As simple as like a child. Childlike simplicity. Simplicity, we have to add one thing. Childlike simplicity. Sometimes, you have to say to the small child, sometimes Indian mother used to say, when sick child used to cry, said, here is tiger, here is ghost. And he convinced, yes, his tiger is there. A tiger is coming. Anytime he used to cry, their mother said, tiger is coming. Here is ghost. Immediately silent. It is not possible tiger will enter to the house. Ghost is there. Because his intelligence is now following mother, whatever mother is saying, is accepting. Okay. Whatever our Guru says, you can follow. Our intelligence creating problem. Therefore, we are facing challenges in determinism and sincerity. Because we don't have simplicity. Like I used to give this example. When Narada Muni, first time he met with Dashrathanakar. You know about Dashrathanakar, who later became Valmiki in Ramayana. He was killing the animal. What Narada Muni said to him? You should chant Ram. He tried. No, he said you should chant Ram, but he tried to pronounce Ram, but he cannot pronounce. Okay, Narada Muni said, okay, now you may chant Mara. And he started to chant. First he said Ram. First he said you should chant Ram. Then he said you may chant Mara. Then he started to chant Mara. Okay, now I will say you chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Okay, Prabhupada said, Mahaprabhu said Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So if now Prabhupada will descend, he will say, okay, now you chant only half. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Don't chant other half. You will be agree? Immediately ask, why? How you are saying like, where this is? Which Shastra? Can you show me the Shastra? But he was so simple. He was a sinful person, but simple-hearted. Problem is that, sometimes we are pious persons, we are devotee, we are not simple-hearted. Therefore, we are struggling. But they are sinful persons, but their heart is very simple. Immediately said chant Ram. Then when he fell, he said chant Mara. Never ask, okay, why you said before me Ram? Now you are saying to chant Mara. What is the meaning of Mara? What is the meaning of Ram? Please clarify me. Show me the Vedic proof. Like nowadays, the devotees are arguing. Can you show me where this is? Who are you, Baba? Who are you? Who are you to ask all these questions? You know who are you? You don't know. This is spiritual field, Baba. You can't ask all these questions. Simply admit. What Acharya said, admit. Then you will be a simple-hearted person. Then you can realize. Then you become determined, sincere. Then reciprocation will happen. Without sin, amaika bhavatam bhajatam bhavavardhanam punsa aman. This verse I like very much. This is defeat of our spiritual life. Although there is no loss. In this life, it looks like we defeated. For many years we are chanting, but we fail to establish our relationship with Krishna. Sometimes we feel dry. Yeah. But we want Krishna. We want to see Krishna. We want to talk with Krishna. We want to reciprocate with him. And this is spiritual defeat. Amaika. If you develop dupliciousness, we can't reciprocate with Krishna. So Mahaprabhu said, the Brahman said, I am illiterate and therefore do not know the meaning of words. Sometimes I read Bhagavad Gita correctly and sometimes incorrectly. Some word is very, easy to pronounce, I am pronouncing correctly. If something very difficult, incorrectly. But in any case, I am doing this in compliance with the order of my spiritual master. This is simplicity. My spiritual master said, like yesterday we were discussing about Sattvic determination, Rajasic determination, Tamasic determination. But last we discussed about spiritual determination, Vyavasayatmika Buddhi. What is that Vyavasayatmika Buddhi? My Gurudev said, I have to follow this. I am not considering its result. Whether I will go to hell or heaven, whether I will deliver from this material world or not. Who can say like that? Only a simple-hearted person. A simple-hearted person have unflinching faith. And sadhu, guru, shastra. Then if someone is not simple, then what you have to do? If someone is not simple, what you have to do? You are not simple. How can we increase faith? Even Krishna saw his universal form. First he saw his universal form to Duryodhana. Later he saw his universal form to Arjuna. But Duryodhana was duplicitous. You don't understand. Krishna is so powerful. Only two things we can say. If you want to be simple, associate with someone who have unflinching faith towards sadhu, guru, shastra. Spiritual field, no one is expert. Be careful. We should not think I am very expert. This is our expertness. If you can follow sadhu, guru, shastra, unflinching faith. Prabhupada said, finish. I don't know. Acharya said, I have to follow. And try to associate with someone who is very simple-hearted person. Who have faith on sadhu, guru, shastra. That is real association. That faith, his faith will transfer to your heart. Otherwise, there is no other way. You can't change the duplicitous persons. No. If up to death, Krishna try to help Duryodhana. Never, does not happen. No, you can't change. Only this is the only hope. You should associate with someone who have unflinching faith towards sadhu, guru, shastra. Then you will develop same mentality. Same mentality. Yeah. Simplicity. And what Brahman said, sometime I am pronouncing incorrectly, sometime correctly. It's so simple. But why you are, even incorrectly, why you are pronouncing? No, my Guru said. And what Prabhupada said here in his purport. How he reciprocated the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And not only that, Mahaprabhu will show, he said, every day when I'm reading Bhagavad Gita, because Mahaprabhu wants which person you feel very important. He said, no. When I'm studying every verse, I'm seeing Krishna and Arjuna. Every verses. And what is the essence of Bhagavad Gita? That Krishna is now charioteer of Arjuna. Only I'm thinking these things. I'm fully satisfied. I am always in ecstasy. This is reciprocation. Because he is a simple-hearted person. 700 verses. Every verse have different meaning. But he is a simple-hearted person. Only he knows one meaning. What is that? Krishna is subordinate to his devotee. Bas. And we are reading Bhagavad Gita, we have seminar, we have discourse, philosophy, everything. But where is our bhav? We have some mood, but you realize his position. He's not a scholar. He clearly said to Mahaprabhu, I'm innocent one. And also, I'm an illiterate person. I don't know anything, but I'm following my spiritual master. And in purport, Prabhupada said, this is a good example of a person who had become so successful that he was able to capture the attention of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Capture the attention. You understand my points? This class is a little difficult for all of you, maybe, because you have to connect with other points. Determinism, sincerity, then if simplicity, what simplicity? No duplicity. Then if simplicity is there, reciprocation happens. Therefore, Prabhupada said here, he able to capture Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Because he's sincere, he's a sincere soul. Very determined, because my Gurudev said, unless you follow spiritual master, you can't be a determined, a sincere person. To whom you can say they are very sincere and determined? Those are following Guru Parampara, spiritual master. Only they are sincere. They are determined. And here the vivid example is there. He captured the attention of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu even while reading Bhagavad Gita incorrectly. Prabhupada said, even he was pronouncing incorrectly, still he is able to capture the attention of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. His spiritual activities does not depend on material things such as correct pronunciation. This is Bhava Vardhana. How we are offering, how we are preparing garland, how we are doing all these things. Now all these dress comes, how can you say Vrindavan dress, so many ornament, crowns. Before, in Navadip, usually when 1990, that time, you go to any temple, simple dress. That time we don't have so much, opulent dresses, opulent ornaments. Very simple. Simple turbine, with a simple garland. Sometimes in India, in temples, they don't have flower. Like heavy summer, heavy winter, they used to prepare tulsis, simple tulsi garland, giving to Krishna. And they just, most of the time they used to wear a simple sari to Radharani. It looks so beautiful. It looks so beautiful. It does not depend on material things. Rather, its success depends on strictly following the instruction of his spiritual master. Prabhupada said. This Brahmin's success depends on how he's strictly following his spiritual master. Prabhupada said. And immediately giving the reference, Jasya Deve Para Bhakti Jatha Deve Tatha Guru. Prabhupada said here. Actually, the meaning of word of Bhagavad Gita or Srimad Bhagavatam are revealed to one strictly following the order of spiritual master. Reciprocation. Reciprocation. Yeah. Otherwise, if you don't strictly follow, even in worship method, preaching method, in which method we are following, we feel no reciprocation. Mechanically, we cannot give up. Anyhow, Krishna is reciprocating with something. We cannot give up. We already developed little test. But we can't be connected with Krishna. Sambandha is not there. As a ritual process, we are performing all these things. Prabhupada said here, The actual meaning of word of Bhagavad Gita or Srimad Bhagavatam are revealed to one strictly following the order of spiritual master. They are also revealed to one who has equal faith in the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In other words, being faithful to both Krishna and the spiritual master is the secret of success in your spiritual life. This is simplicity. More we become simple, more we can be determined, and more we become sincere, and the reciprocation happen. And when Mahaprabhu said, okay, what is your realization about Bhagavad Gita? What is your realization about Bhagavad Gita? You see, whenever you ask to any devotee, what is your realization of Bhagavad Gita? He said, oh, I like this one, Manabhava. I like Sarvadharman Parityaja. But what is Brahmin's realization? The Brahmin continue, actually, I only see Lord Krishna sitting on a chariot as Arjun's charioteer. He's saying to Mahaprabhu, reading Bhagavad Gita and pronouncing incorrectly, and what he is saying? Actually, I only see Lord Krishna sitting on a charioteer as Arjun's charioteer, taking the reins in his hand. He appears very beautiful and blackish. Whole Bhagavad Gita, this is the meaning. That means Krishna is very subordinate to his devotee. He is serving his devotee. Therefore, he is crying. Every verses have different meaning, but he only knows one meaning. This is reciprocation. Krishna is blackish, he is carrying, how can you say? Reins in his hand, and a charioteer in Arjun's chariot. And actually, I only see Lord Krishna. I am seeing. He's sitting. While seeing Lord Krishna sitting in chariot and instructing Arjuna, I am filled with ecstasy, happiness. He's sitting like a charioteer and giving instruction. I'm feeling ecstasy, happiness. And along as I read the Bhagavad Gita, I simply see Lord Krishna's beautiful feature. Beautiful feature. Seeing Bhagavad Gita, we are trying to understand Bhagavad Gita. What is the meaning? Manmana Bhava. We want to understand the meaning. But the meaning is manifested to him. Krishna already manifested to him. Because he is devoted to his simple-hearted. He is determined, sincere, simple. All the Vedic knowledge with Krishna is manifested to him. As long as I read the Bhagavad Gita, I simply see the Lord's beautiful feature. It is for this reason that I am reading the Bhagavad Gita. People are laughing. They don't know. I am not pronouncing, but I am reading. When I'm reading this Bhagavad Gita, immediately seeing Krishna. He's sitting in Arjun's chariot. And my mind cannot be distracted from this. Then Mahaprabhu said, you are the real person. You know the real meaning of Bhagavad Gita. And what Brahman said? When Mahaprabhu just seeing his mood, Mahaprabhu assuming Krishna form. Yeah. And what Brahman said? The Brahman said, upon seeing you, and my happiness is doubled. What happened? Before I am reading Bhagavad Gita, but just upon seeing you, my happiness is double. I take it that you are the same Lord Krishna. And the mind of this Brahman was purified by the revelation of Lord Krishna. Therefore, he could understand the truth of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in all detail. Because Mahaprabhu was in devotee form. No one can recognize Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Big scholars even. They used to discuss with Mahaprabhu. Simple, they think, okay, Mahaprabhu is a great devotee. But a simple hearted, a devotee, follower of his guru. Even he can understand Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then taught the Brahman very thoroughly and requested him not to disclose the fact that He was Lord Krishna himself. Mahaprabhu request, this is my request. Because for a month I will stay here. But don't disclose this fact. Because Mahaprabhu was talking with him. You see, we are discussing about reciprocation. He was reciprocating with whom? Due to his simplicity, he was reciprocating with Bhagavad Gita. Through Bhagavad Gita, he is reciprocating with Krishna. Now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is there. When he reciprocated with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he saw Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's form. It changed. He is in Krishna form. He is not reciprocating with him. And Mahaprabhu immediately understand. How he recognized me? How he recognized me? Then Mahaprabhu said, please, this is my request. Don't disclose this fact to anyone. Actually, 4 months Mahaprabhu stayed there. He never said to anyone that Mahaprabhu is Krishna. Then which point is very important now? We discuss determination, sincerity, simplicity. Then which life? Which life of a devotee? Simplicity. Like mother is there, son, daughter is coming. Mother, father is there, son, daughter is coming. Therefore, all the spiritual quality actually it's revealed from simplicity. Therefore, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur always used to repeat this one. Simplicity is Vaishnavism. Yeah. Like our Gurudev always used to slap. Always used to scroll to devotees. Why you are asking so many things? Why you are just putting this logic, that logic, this philosophy? You simply are not chanting Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna is everything. Just chant Hare Krishna. Pray to Krishna. Simple thing. This is simple job. But our mind is so complicated. Therefore, reciprocation, as we are saying, this is not a discussion for pessimism. Actually, this is our, this is like, like sometimes in your house, you are discussing about your, how can you say, progress, your loss and profit. Satsang is like that. Satsang is not common preaching, public preaching. No, Bhagavatam, we cannot preach Bhagavatam in public. We can attract people by chanting, giving prasadam, speak something simple. But actually, this is our, loss and profit business. Like, how are you progressing? What is your challenges? How we are facing problems in our spiritual life? What is the way to progress? This is called satsang. We cannot discuss these things with, newcomers, new-fight devotees. No. Yeah, this is family matters, family business like that. Yeah. So we have to focus on one thing now. Conclusion. What is the conclusion? Simplicity. And what is the meaning of simplicity now? Last, you have to understand. One thing you have to keep just this thing in your mind. Then success is in your hand. Simply. One thing if you know in your life, then success is in your own hand. What is that? Simplicity. What is simplicity? Unflinching faith towards sadhu, shastra, guru. Then everything will reveal. You will be determined, you will be sincere, then reciprocation will happen. Automatically you will become humble. Then another point will come. Devotee may ask, okay, what about humbleness? Automatically, everything comes from. If you have all these qualities, but you don't have simplicity, you can't advance. A tinge of advance will not happen. Like cows are coming. I can give you an example about cows, not about chickens. Cows. Yeah, chickens also sometimes. They have room. Gate is closed. Everyone is waiting. Cows like, cows. They're waiting. Unless you open the door, they cannot enter. Spiritual life is that like that. All your good qualities, you're waiting. They're waiting. They can't give fruits. Only one thing. Open the door. Be simple. Then all the qualities will manifest and give success. Simple things. Prabhupada said, bas. What is happening? What is this is going on? This is going on. That is going on. We don't want to hear. We want to continue our faith. We want to put our unflinching faith on Sadhu, Guru, Shastra. That is our priority in our spiritual life. Then we become determined, sincere. Then reciprocation happens. That spiritual reciprocation built our spiritual nature. We become a lover of Krishna. Yeah.
What role does love play in all this?
Huh?
What role does love play?
Yeah. Without relation, how can you establish love?
Isn't it the other way?
Huh?
Without love, how can you?
No. Because we don't have love for Krishna. Therefore we are struggling here. You understand? To establish relationship, what happened? To establish some relationship with someone, first to gather informations. Who is he? How is he? I can give you a simple example. Now in India, before father mother used to arrange marriage. Even husband wife, the boys girls, they never meet each other. Father will choose. They have to marry. In marriage day, they can see their wife. But now, for 5 years, they are in contact. Why? They are struggling for their relationship. This is a simple example. They don't have simple faith. So after 5 years, they're talking, all information, they know each other. What is your qualification? What is my qualification? What is your bank balance? What is my bank balance? What is your nature? What is my nature? Then fight with each other, then again marry. Why? They're struggling. They're not simple. Yeah. More you simple, more easy to establish relationship. Then more easy to develop love. And this love, material love is different and spiritual love is different. This is spiritual love for Krishna. This is different. That is certain procedures. You have to go through these things. Yeah. Like eating idea, about eating. Anyone is training to you? Even you can see a child immediately born, he know how to suck mother's breast. How she know? Material knowledge, no training is required. You can see calf. Just after 10 minutes, he start to suck mother's breast. How he knows? Eating, sleeping, no need of training. But if you want higher teachings, like engineer, you want to be a doctor, you have to go to school. You can't say, okay, I have knowledge. No. So love in spiritual field is different. These are the knowledges, these are the steps. Unless we follow, we can't be a lover of Krishna. Yeah, we have love for our son, daughter, everything. We are gentleman, genuine man. That is different things. But to love Krishna, these are the procedures. Okay? Okay, if someone have any question. Now this is 7:30 already, 1.5 hours. Eh? Yeah. If you have some question, you may ask.
What you're talking about is the instinct that a child has to be able to, like, nurse and feed and help themselves with the mother's lap, and same thing like with the car, but that's more instinctive. So, are there any humans also who are born with an instinct to love Krishna the same way?
In previous life, you already, this is not one life matter. Bahunam janmanavante jnanamang mang prapadyanti vasudeva sarvamiti sa mahatma suddha love. Such personalities are very rare. Life after life, previous life, they already perform something. Then this life, for them, it is easy for quick advancement to develop love.
And for those very rare individuals, then they don't have to go through Shastra and the same.
They already last life. They already, like you have money in your bank balance.
Right.
then no need you have to work. Because you are sitting in your house, you have bank balance. It doesn't mean everyone have to sit in their house. They have to earn something. They have to earn something.
Thank you.
This is earning. And even in this, like we are discussing Bhagavad Gita, we are chanting Krishna's name, we are serving Krishna. If someone have previous Sukritis means in past life he already earned. He already practiced. So in this life, rapid progress happen. You can see even their juniors, they are progressing very rapidly, very sincerely. They are very determined. And someone practicing for many years, still they are not sincere. Still they are not determined. Why? They have less bank balance.
But the very fact that we are here, so we must have done something.
Yeah, that is undoubtedly anyone connect with Krishna. Even therefore, Krishna said, even someone is paying obeisances, I feel indebted. Bhakti yoga means anyone is hearing, even someone is appreciating. He's not coming. You are coming, you are fortunate. Even someone is not coming. Only he knows about bhakti and he's appreciating. This is in 11th canto. Navayogendra. श्रुत्वानुपठित ध्यातो अद्रुतो वानुमोदित सद्य पुनाति सद्धर्मम देव विश्वद्रोहो अपि. We cannot speak Bhagavatam, 1 day, 1 hour, we can't discuss Bhagavatam. One topic we used to discuss for 7 days, 8 days, 2 hours, morning 2 hours, evening 2 hours. Then you can understand Bhagavatam. One day I don't know you, you don't know me, what I will speak about Bhagavatam? We are speaking, therefore, simple thing, we are praying to Krishna. Whatever Guru Krishna is giving, we are saying. This Bhakti Yoga is so powerful. Srutva, anyone is hearing. Anupatita, anyone is, how can I say, studying repeatedly. Srutva anupatita dhyataha. After hearing someone meditating, oh, Krishna is so powerful, Krishna is so beautiful. He's meditating sometimes. The thought is coming to mind. Dhyata, adruta. Adruta means he's unable to do these things, but he's appreciating. Many times, wife is devotee, husband is not devotee, but husband is appreciating. Yes, you are doing good, but don't force me. Don't force me. They're appreciating, but they're not involving in devotional life. Adruta, anumodita. Anumodita means they are performed to do anything, but they're very, how can you say, they're appreciating so much. Yeah, this is devotee, they're very good. They're not doing bhakti, they're not acting bhakti, but they're only appreciating the activities. This is called anumodita. They're appreciating, this is good job. Sadhya punati saddharmam deva viswadrohopi. Even this person, those persons following these procedures, even they are sinful persons, even they are, how can you say, they are committed mistakes towards demigods, they are like aggressive personalities towards demigods or towards the whole world. They may be sinful persons, immediately they will purify. So anyone directly, indirectly who is touched with bhakti, they're fortunate. And it depends on how he's simple, how he's sincere, how he's accepting these things, then he will progress. He's more simple, he'll progress rapidly. This is the simple truth and bare fact.
So Maharaj, how do you create that simplicity? Is it something that you learn or how does it come to you?
Yeah, we already discussed these things. Simplicity means, like, why a child is simple? Why someone becomes simple? When I will follow your intelligence, then I will become simple. Because I am following, my intelligence is not working independently. Why children are simple? Because they are following their father, mother. Once they grown up, they don't follow. Their intelligent acts individually. So we don't want to allow our intelligence to work independently. We want to follow what our spiritual master said, what Krishna said. Then automatically we become simple. And more we become simple, more we become faithful, more we become surrender, more we become determined, more we become sincere. more we develop service attitude. And lastly, we can reciprocate with Krishna. Can you show me anywhere in this world, either in America or in India or any country, who don't like a simple person? Who don't like a simple-hearted person? Everyone appreciating. No. So, okay, some scholar is there, some simple-hearted person is there. Suppose he is very scholar and he is very simple-hearted person. He don't know how to eat, how to sleep. Very simple-hearted. To whom you like? You like scholar? No, 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 no. You know, even scholar have enmity. Vidyam bad bhayam. Can you show me any scholar who don't have any enemy?
Arrogance.
Everybody, because if someone is very scholar, another people don't like. Why he said like this? Why speaking like this? Jealousy come. But who is jealous to simple-hearted person? Can you jealous to a simple child? He may not be your son, but he's simple-hearted. Everyone like a simple-hearted person. Then why not Krishna? Krishna also likes simple-hearted person. Therefore, he was crying 100 years. 100 years he was crying for Brajavasis. Krishna was crying practically in Mathura and Vrindavan for Brajavasis because they're very simple-hearted. Krishna said, okay. When he was leaving Vrindavan, what he said to Gopis? To Nanda Maharaj? I'll come back. When Krishna come back? After 100 years. Who is more simple than Brajavasis? Okay, I will say, okay, I will come back. How many days you will wait for me? After certain days, you will lose faith. Why Krishna? But every day they have. No, today Krishna will come. Krishna can't become a liar. Krishna is not like that. This is their quality. Therefore, Krishna was crying. Krishna was crying for simple-hearted souls. Yeah. Therefore, this is Vaishnavism. This is the real quality. Yeah.
You mentioned there are two devotees who cried before Lord. One is Dhruva.
Good. One is Dhruva and one is Bali Maharaj. Why? When Prahlad Maharaj entering, and Bali Maharaj at that time was in rope of Varuna, and Prahlad Maharaj entered there. And just seeing Prahlad Maharaj, he started to cry. Why? Prahlad Maharaj always instruct to Bali, although we are devotee, we born in demon family. Be careful, don't be proud. Don't be proud. And when he saw Bali Maharaj, immediately remember. When Bali Maharaj saw Prahlad Maharaj, he remembered, oh, Gurudev many times said to me, be humble. But what? I missed that point when I am giving charity to Bhamandev. What he said? What was Bali's mistake? Bali never committed any mistake. Only one mistake Bali had committed in his life. One mistake. One mistake. In front of Vishnu, he said, why you are begging me in 3 steps? You know, I am the possessor of all wealth. I can give you anything, whatever you want. Therefore, Bali Maharaj, even than Bali Maharaj's wife is glorious. Bali Maharaj's wife chastised Krishna to Bali. Said, Vamandev, whatever punishment you sanction for my husband, I am approving. Why? How in front of you, he said that I can fulfill your desire, I can give 3 steps. What is his property? Everything is yours. How darely he said these things. And I am approving your punishment. Even wife left. Therefore Brahma came. Brahma started to cry. Prabhuji, why you are giving punishment to Bali? Even someone gives, how can I say, one drop grass and water, one tulsi. You give everything, but he is ready to give everything. Already promised to give everything, but still you are punishing him. Then Vishnu said, no, this is my blessings. Because he developed little proud. And especially forgot about his spiritual master. Therefore he cried. Spiritual master always warning Prahlad Maharaj, don't be proud, Bali. We are born in a demonic family. Any moment this demonic nature may predominate. Therefore, just sing Prahlad, Bali start to cry. Yeah. Okay? Okay, thank you. Therefore, more we remember about Guru, more we become simple. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada Ji Maharaj ki jai, Gaur Nityananda Prabhu ki jai, Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Maharani ki jai, Sambet Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Nitai Gaur Pramanande, Hare Hare Bol, Hare Krishna.